Hola, ¿qué tal? Aquí estamos con Ross the Boss, guitarrista de Dictators y de la banda de su propio nombre, Ross the Boss. Vamos a hacer una entrevista ahora mismo, vamos a empezar. Good evening, Ross.
Good evening, Paco. How are you?
I'm fine,
hello,
thank
everybody.
you. Hello. Let's begin with the interview, please. Well, the first question is about the tour with Dictators. How is it going?
Well, we're doing 4 shows. Tonight's our 2nd show. We're here in Alicante. And last night we played in Barcelona, tomorrow in Madrid, and Saturday in Bilbao. Very, very well. People of Spain love the Dictators.
Okay. Dice que van a tocar 4 fechas, en Madrid, en Bilbao, en Barcelona, aquí en Alicante aparte por supuesto, y que la cosa está yendo bastante bien, que la gente por lo que se ve le gusta bastante Dictators. Okay. Well, the topic of this interview, I think you've been told, is about... You have not been told.
I have been told. I know it. I know what you're going to ask me.
About the releasing of the new metal leader,
right.
the album. It seems to be that it's working quite well. In Germany you have hit the charts.
Yes.
And you're getting good critics from the press. I know it's a bit early for talking about results, but what do you expect from this album?
Well, it's been a long time coming, you know. This is my first true metal release in a long time. I mean, I've been dabbling with, you know, my other bands, but since Manowar, I left Manowar in 1988. Yeah, it's 20 years, but it's a long time coming, and so far, I mean, I can't ask for anything better. It's been, the reception's been very, very good.
Dice que la recepción está siendo muy buena, que hace 20 años que no toca heavy metal, ha estado con otras bandas de rock y diferentes estilos, porque decía desde que salió de Manowar en el año 88 no había hecho ningún disco realmente heavy y que está bastante contento, que la recepción está siendo muy buena. Okay. Well, this album, the name of the band is Ross the Boss, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but all this band, the gathering of this band comes from a meeting you had with a Manowar tribute band called Men of War.
Right.
Is that right?
Yes. Well, what it was is that you know, I was asked to do this festival in Germany. It's called the Keep It True Festival, and I didn't have a band. I said, you know, to the promoters, Tarek Magari from Majesty, they changed their name to Metal Force now, and Tarek is like my best friend. And Oliver Weishammer, a very, very famous journalist in Germany, goes, well, you know, Ross, come play the Keep It True Festival. And I go, I don't have a band. I go, you know, you're not going to believe this. I received the tape in the mail, and these guys have this band called Men of War, and it was like a Manowar cover band. And I said, you're kidding me. I said, you're just kidding me with this, right? And then they send it to me, and it was like unbelievable. And I'm like listening to it. Now I think it's Manowar. I'm listening to it. I thought they just sent me, you know. But it's not, you know, and it's so unbelievably good. Well played, and the most important thing is that the singer was unbelievable. The most important thing to me.
Yes.
So I agreed to do it, and we played the show. It was really a great show. And there's so many people wanted me to hear me play old Manowar songs, my era, you know, from the first 6 records. And it was so emotional, and it worked perfectly. And the most important thing is they're really not, they were ready to quit. They were doing some shows, and they were doing it just for a goof. You know, they were just doing the Manowar thing for fun. They have a band called Ivory Night. They're very serious heavy metal guys.
Yes, we know.
You know, so I mean, you know, but the chance meeting of this, the way it happened was really a legendary story. You know, but the most important proof of the whole thing was when we went into the studio to record our demo, because I don't want to play old cover songs. I don't want to play my old songs.
Yes.
And you know, that I have no interest in doing something I did 20 years ago. I'm interested in the future, and the future of true metal and power metal, and I want to see it grow and expand. And we went into the studio and we recorded We Will Kill, and I got the right. And I said, Patrick, write the lyrics. Let's see what we got. That's the proof, you know. And it was unbelievable.
I'm going to try to remember everything you told me.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Bueno, dice que lo llamaron para tocar en el festival. What's the name of the
Keep It True Festival.
Keep It True Festival. Un promotor que es amigo suyo, y lo que ocurre es que no tenía ninguna banda. Entonces le llegó un correo con esta banda llamada Men of War, que hacían versiones de Manowar, y que, según él dice, eran clavados a Manowar. Era impresionante. Especialmente lo que le sorprendió realmente es el cantante. Entonces ensayos y vieron que la cosa funcionaba muy bien. Tocaron en el festival y él, Ross, le llegó al corazón. Lo sintió realmente. Entonces decidieron, claro, él no quería hacer versiones de Manowar, quería hacer sus propias canciones. Entonces decidieron juntarse, grabaron I Got the Right, you recorded
I Got the Right and We Will Kill.
And We Will Kill, esas dos canciones, y realmente les llegó al corazón. Entonces ya decidieron a partir de ahí hacer todo el disco. ¿Vale? Okay, next question. New Metal Leader. It's a very particular title, right?
Yes.
Do you see yourself as a true new metal leader?
Well,
what's the meaning of the...
The first thing I wanted to do, was get people's attention.
Okay.
And I think I've gotten everyone's attention with that, right? I mean, the one thing about Manowar, when we started, Joey and I, the size of our cojones, the big grand, you know, whatever we wanted, whatever we felt to say, we said it.
Yes.
And I felt that I had to continue in the tradition of, you know, not Manowar, but, you know, what I started. And New Metal Leader is it had to follow Kings of Metal, you know. And it came to me one night and I said, I gotta use this. It's really a stroke of brilliance.
It's a good chance.
It's not a chance. There's a couple of truths about the record. New, yes. I'm not new. But the project is new metal, yes.
Of course.
Of course. Leader?
Of course.
No, so, you know, it makes sense, but in another way, it's just, I'm laying the gauntlet down. Again, I'm saying it. This is what we're doing. It's a strong first record, and that's what it is. I mean, I'm coming. We're coming. We're coming.
Again.
We're coming.
Stronger than ever.
That's right.
Ok, vamos a ver. Dice que, bueno, efectivamente, lo primero, su intención al principio era captar la atención de la gente, con esto del New Metal Leader. Lo que sí que es verdad que dice que efectivamente el título es un reflejo de la realidad. New, nuevo, no es que él sea nuevo, pero el proyecto es nuevo. Metal, efectivamente, es metal, es heavy metal. Y líder, bueno, él mismo lo ha dejado para que vosotros mismos opinéis. ¿Es un líder o no? Pues sí, claro que sí.
You know, plus when you figure something, when you find something like that, you gotta go with it. I mean, New Metal Leader, it's like, it rolls, it's just, New Metal Leader, Kings of Metal, New Metal Leader, you know, Into Glory Ride. You know, it's like, these titles are, you know, these they're catchy, immortal titles, and I want people to remember. I mean, you know, and New Metal Leader, everyone loves it, so.
Además,
and I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying I'm like the, you know, the new general of Fuhrer of metal, you know. I'm not saying that.
No.
It's not. I'm not. No, and I'm not saying it's not an ego thing for me because I'm not an ego guy, you know. So.
Vale, muy bien. Está comentando que no es una cuestión de ego ni nada de eso, ni una cuestión de política con esto de los líderes y tal. Pero lo que quería era un título que captase la atención de la gente, tipo Into the Right, Kings of Metal, son unos títulos que se pegan. Y eso es lo que quiso buscar. Son títulos fuertes, son títulos, como decía antes él, como en su era de Manowar, son títulos, ¡pum!, golpe a la mesa. Títulos fuertes, las cosas a la cara. Duro, heavy metal. Yeah. Tell your book.